Hey guys, Trevor here with nomadictrev.com, and in this video I just wanted to talk about the top 5 career paths for digital nomads. So if you're considering becoming location independent or you really want to travel the world and you're trying to figure out how to do it, basically the first question that always comes to mind is how am I going to make money while I travel? Because you can save up like $1,000 and go travel, but you're going to have to go back home and get another job again, right? And usually you don't want to just travel for a week or two, you want to travel for months at a time. It's more fun to do it that way. So some jobs will give you like a month off and you can do that and come back to it. Some jobs won't, right? So one consideration to make is that if you're working a job at home and you want to travel the world and you've saved up some money, well, you could just quit your job and let your boss know your plans and say, when I come back in 6 months or a year or whatever, if you guys still have job openings, I can, hopefully get a job back again. And they might say yes or no. And if they say no, then fine. There's probably other businesses like theirs that could use your services. So you can take 6 months to a year off, have a remote year, and then come back and start that same job again at a different company. So there's different ways to do this. Now, if you want to become location independent for the long run, you're going to have to go it on your own. You're going to have to become a freelancer of some sort or start your own business. So this video is going to talk about ways you can do that. Now, the first way, that's the most obvious way, is to actually offer your personal services. So this means having some sort of a skill set like a trade and offering it in exchange for money somehow. So there's a lot of ways you can do that. For instance, there's graphic design, there's photo editing, video editing, writing, web development, coaching even. So, there's all different ways you can do personal services. You can do business consulting, you can do health consulting, fitness consulting, one thing is to be said is that it's easy to do the service probably if you're really good at it. Another thing is it's harder to sell the service, right? You have to be really good at sales, and then you have to also come through on the delivery of that product, and then you have to also do all your own bookkeeping and upkeep on your business because it is a sole proprietorship business at that point. But just understand that you can do that and that there's really easy ways to do it. The way I recommend doing it is setting up a free Shopify store, and link is below in the description to set up a free 14-day trial of Shopify. And once you do that, you can set up a product, right? A product page to sell your personal service. There's an app that you can use to set up a scheduling thing so that when someone goes on there, they choose a date and a time, and then you can perform the coaching session with them. Now, if you want to sell writing services, you don't need a date or time, right? But you just say, it'll be done within 3 days or a week or something like that. The same thing for video editing and all that stuff. So that's how you can create your own website. Now, the only thing about that is you will have to drive traffic to that, but it's pretty easy to do when you learn how to do YouTube video marketing, right? So if you just do tons of YouTube videos about how to do it, then people will find you and probably need your writing services and do that. You still might, be having a hard time getting clients at that point. So what I recommend is getting yourself onto a marketplace for freelancers like Elance or Fiverr.com even. But just keep in mind that productized services are easier to scale than getting another job basically on Elance, right? Or doing project-based work on Elance. Elance is all about creating a resume and submitting it to job requests and hopefully getting hired for it. Whereas Fiverr is making a product page where you're going to sell your service there and then offering for $5, $10, $15 or more, and then hopefully getting sales through that. So yes, it can be very difficult to set up a business like this, but if you have a trade and you're really good at it, just learn some marketing skills, learn some social media marketing, learn some SEO, content marketing, and learn how to do some paid advertising too, and create a sales funnel. Lots of good training on that at ecommerceparadise.com. Go check out the website and you can learn all about cool stuff like that. Okay, so that's just one thing. A lot of people don't want to do personal services though. They don't want to do coaching or like one-on-one things. So another good way that people like to make money online is with affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is a really cool method of making money where all you have to do is actually recommend somebody else's product or service and use your affiliate link, and in exchange you'll get a commission for that. So commissions range between like 5% and all the way up to 75%, depending on what type of product you're recommending. But if it's like a physical product on Amazon, for instance, it's usually around 4 to 8%. If it's an information product on ClickBank, it could be all the way up to 75%. On JVZoo, sometimes they have 100% commissions, right, on the front end product. So it's pretty cool. And if you can learn how to target how-to keywords and best category keywords and product review keywords with content and videos, you can make quite a bit of money with affiliate marketing without having to drive any paid traffic, because you'll get free traffic from search engines like Google and YouTube, and then you can share all the content on Facebook and build an email list and then bring people back that way and sell them more stuff. Affiliate marketing is really fun. It's great because there's no customer service involved. There's no like after sales support required, right? And all you have to do is create content on a consistent basis and share it with people, and they will buy from you if they like you. And the point is to get them to like you, to know, like, and trust you, and then affiliate marketing is a breeze after that. I know a lot of people doing that online. They just go to YouTube and search how to start affiliate marketing. You can find some people, some really funny YouTube channels, like Lazy Ass Stoner's one of them. It's a really funny YouTube channel by this guy in the UK. I highly recommend his videos. Actually, he's a really smart guy. And I actually have a beginner's guide to affiliate marketing on ecommerceparadise.com as well. All right, guys, with that said, let's move on to the next type, which is information products and online courses. So information products can be anything regarding information that you can package and sell, right? So anything like a how-to keyword, how to do this, how to do that, you know, how to build a house, whatever, like that kind of stuff can be packaged as information in a digital format and delivered digitally. And you can charge anywhere between $9 and $10,000 for digital information products. It really just depends on what niche you're in, and it depends on the marketplace and how much they can afford and how much they're willing to pay, right? So consider that, and you can look into all sorts of different niches. But if you just type in any kind of how-to keyword into Google, you'll start finding articles that might lead to books or online courses. If you go to a platform like udemy.com, link in the description below, you can check out Udemy, and that's a marketplace for online courses. Courses sell between $9 and $200 there. A lot of people do private courses that are high ticket, somewhere between $200 and $1,000 or $2,000 even. So it really depends on what niche you're in, like I said, but it does require a skill set, or you're going to have to outsource the work to somebody else, which will be expensive. So one or the other. And also, the thing about information products is it takes a lot more time to build them and to sell them than it does to take and build something else. So just consider that it's a lot more upfront, but it's a lot higher profit margin. You'll be keeping 95, somewhere between 50 to 100% of what you sell, as opposed to much lower in other places, right? So keep that in mind. Information products are a great way because, again, there's a digital format going on there. There's no physical product being shipped. There's no actual service being rendered when someone buys it. They just have on-demand access to your videos or to your book or whatever when you sell it. So it's a really great way. Another one is along the lines of information products that a lot of people do is Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing. A lot of people don't like getting behind a camera, so they like to write books, and then you can publish it for free on Amazon's Kindle platform as an ebook, and you can even make a real physical copy book out of it and use print-on-demand services by CreateSpace. You can even make audio versions of the book and use their audiobook platform to sell that as well. So Amazon Kindle is really cool. You don't have to make a book of any specific length. In fact, you can make short books as short as 10,000 words, and they're considered short books. And there's not even any official length requirement on that either. So you can make longer books, shorter books, whatever, and you can make books about really specific sub niches, and you can actually rank pretty good, and they'll sell it organically for you. I actually have about 2 books published. I have 1.5 because like the other one's not quite published, but I have one I published a couple years ago, and it's been bringing me consistent sales every month. Not that much because it's a 99-cent ebook, but I do it. So there you go. And I'll probably be teaching a course later on it and having a full guide on that as well. Now, the next one I highly recommend doing if you can, if you are in the right place and you're the right individual to do it. There's so much money to be made here, and it's a really fun lifestyle. But e-commerce dropshipping is really cool. Specifically high-ticket e-commerce dropshipping, USA-based, where you're working with the USA-based suppliers and you're shipping products that arrive within a few days. Now, of course, you can always grow into low-ticket stuff, but I don't recommend starting with low-ticket unless you have to. I recommend starting with high-ticket if you can. Low-ticket means basically any product under $100, under $200, and high-ticket means any product over $200, right? So e-commerce dropshipping is really cool. I recommend, again, Shopify for using an online store, link below in the description to Shopify. And I recommend setting up everything through them. They have a whole ecosystem of apps and stuff like that. Now, the way you do this, and it's really easy to do actually, is you look at a website like Amazon.com and look through all their product categories and find product categories with prices that match that profile, so over $200. And then you go into Google Shopping and you search those products and you find some of those brands and stuff like that, and you look for niche specific e-commerce sites that have that niche, the name, the product category in the URL. Once you find those, try to identify the sites that don't have a physical brick and mortar storefront. Those are going to be your drop shipping e-commerce sites. And then you can take all their suppliers in there and you can pretty much know that they're going to drop ship for you. They might not drop ship you right away, but after a while, after you build a site up and you have a history, they'll definitely drop ship for you. So you can at least get a few of those suppliers and get started. So then you have to build a website out, which I teach in my dropshipping masterclass, and then you can also optimize it for conversions, and then you'll be able to call those suppliers, get the accounts, set up all your marketing, Google AdWords, Facebook ads, email marketing, things I teach in the dropshipping masterclass, Academy.ecommerceparadise.com is where you can find that, by the way. And then you can get your website launched and start making sales right away using Google shopping ads, which I teach you how to do in the course. So that's a great way to make money online as a digital nomad. The only thing you have to consider is that you are going to have to do customer service and sales support after the sale. And you're also going to have to do pre-sale support if you're selling more expensive items usually. That means dealing with phone calls, emails, and things like that, and live chat. So it's a little bit more time intensive while you're selling it, so it's a little less passive, but you get to keep the money right away. So the thing about affiliate marketing is you don't get paid out right away usually. Most affiliate programs don't pay out for 30 to 60 days because they want to make room for the return windows. But the thing about e-commerce is that you keep the profit right away. So you get paid for the product first, then you charge the product from your supplier to your credit card. The product ships to the customer. 3 to 5 days later, you get the funds deposited into your checking account, and then you pay off your credit card, every 15 or 30 days, depending on how much revenue you have, and then you keep that profit in between. So you do have to keep track of your bookkeeping a lot more. Every order goes into a bookkeeping spreadsheet. I talk about all that kind of stuff in the dropshipping masterclass, and go into depth with it as well. And it's a very cool system. We use travel hacking, which means taking advantage of business rewards cards in order, to afford free travel to spend. And so the cool thing about e-commerce is that you're always placing orders for these products with the suppliers. You're spending money on ads. You're spending money on all these platforms and expenses on Fiverr to build your website. All this can be put onto credit cards that offer bonus rewards and rewards cash back and stuff like that. And all that can come out and be tax-free, so you can use that income to travel the world for free, stay at hotels, take luxury airline flights all across the world. And that's what we've been doing for the last 2 years, and it's been working brilliantly. If I can recommend anything, it's to check out milemethod.com. It's a service for travel hacking. And digital nomads sometimes they just do travel hacking as one of their main things. So definitely check out milemethod.com. He's one of my buddies, Trevor Wright. He's a really cool dude, super smart guy. He actually offers a concierge service on doing your credit card rewards setup for you. So I highly recommend using the service. I use it, and I've gotten millions of credit card rewards miles because of my e-commerce business through his services. So I highly recommend that. All right, guys. Well, that's it for my 5 best digital nomad career paths video. Hope this really helped. And if you guys have any questions, definitely comment below, like the video, and share with all your friends. And please subscribe to the channel. I would like to get more people subscribed so that I can reach a wider base, and tell your friends about this channel so they subscribe too. Thanks for watching this video, guys, and take care. Sawadee Kap, as they say here in Thailand, out in Bangkok, Thailand right now for 60 more days. I'll be visiting Kuala Lumpur next month, and then we're going to go to Bali the month after that for 30 days, and then it's Philippines after that, and then back down to Bali probably, or who knows. We want to go to Japan and Seoul, South Korea and Taiwan and China and Hong Kong and Shenzhen, Guangzhou, and all these places. So we'll see how the travel goes, and then back to Europe this summer. And this lifestyle is fueled by different types of e-commerce, and that's why I created E-commerce Paradise. I really want to help you guys build a financially free and location-independent lifestyle, because I know that so many people out there want this, and they just don't know how to do it. And my goal is to make it easy, simple, and fun. All right, so go check out ecommerceparadise.com for all of your awesome e-commerce needs, and we'll see you out there. Take care.